stream seems to be on. Alright, time to give Rambo another shot. Okay, gonna play mission 2 again, since I failed it last time. Switching characters though, using Ko and Wei. And since all of these minis look exactly the same, I at least took time to paint the bases so I can tell them all apart. Alright, yeah, what was the setup on this? We need deployment zone over here. Point of interest 1 right here. And then fog of war cards. Oh no, the heroes start not in the bottom, they start at the top. Okay, and fog of war cards 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, since I already failed the mission once, I already know what's behind 3 of these. That had 4 scouts. Those were easy enough to kill. I think this one had nothing, but this one had 2 guards. Those are harder to kill. But scouts raise your alert level. So I'm going to avoid one of those. Fortunately, can't avoid both. Okay. Alright, so mission's good to go. Trying different characters this time. Okay, let's see. To start off, they each, since I'm playing with just 2 characters, they each need 2 threat cards. So I can take a total of 4 turns. Alright, now and they each get to start with 2 tactics cards. Alright, what did Ko get? Ambush. Play when you attack while in cover or at green alert. And you get 2 extra attack and -2 alert. Okay. Play when in cover, gain -2 alert. No, I gave her Rambo's knife, a rusty AK-74U, the shovel, so that I don't get any alert when I reveal this, and ranger boots. Alright. And what about Wei? I haven't used him before, so I don't know what his tactics are. Paint the target. Place a targeted marker. Wonder where that is. Oh, there it is. Place a targeted marker on an enemy in your line of sight. All attacks on the targeted enemy deal 1 extra damage and ignore resistance. Okay. When this card is discarded, remove the marker. Okay. Well, that would make it easier to take out a one of those guards. And recon. Look at up to 2 fog of war cards in adjacent areas. Then put the back face down. Well, I don't really need that too much since I already know what's in these 3 from failing the mission once. That's alright. I could probably just turn that in for some valor later. Okay. And both of these characters only have 1 red alert spot. They have lots of opportunities to lower alert and lots of opportunities to get valor, because that's what killed me last time. Not having any valor for Rambo. Okay. Oh, and they each get 2 extra health, so they both have 7 health. Alright, I'm ready to go. Okay, which one's going to go first? She can move farther, and with her boot she can actually move 5 if I pick Scout. Oh, 1 short of being able to just right away reveal this spot. Actually, I'll get a Valor token though, so I could use it and move there and reveal it on the first turn. And then start killing these scouts in here. I'll probably do that, but first I have to see what her threat card is. Demoralized. Jeez. I keep getting the first card every time. Well, everyone's in green, so none of these apply, but each hero loses 2 valor. Anyone who can't suffers a wound. So right off the bat, both of my characters are wounded. Yeah. Well, that stinks. So, wound, you lose one of your stances. I have not even thought about what I'd want to possibly lose from these. Let's see. Ko only has the 2 that get her Valor. Hide doesn't let you move at all, though, so I don't like it too much. Brace is the one that lets you have 2 actions. And Duck is the only other one that lowers alert. So I don't really want to get rid of any of those, any of them, but I think I'm going to get rid of Duck. Well, at least I get to go a little while without getting wounded again. Okay, and then how about Wei Ting? Oh, Sprint raises alert. Sprint's no good. Though if I don't have that, he can hardly move around at all. His rifle, though, that he has range 2, so he can shoot farther. He can shoot anyone in his area or in an adjacent area. But to shoot scouts that are in here, he needs to get into this area. Crawl. Well, yeah, his only movements are 3, 2, and 1. Okay. How about prone? Prone lets him go twice. I need that to kill people. Aim. I think aim will be what I get rid of. He does need to have something that lets him move, so I want to keep sprint. Alright. He's going to lose aim. Those damn threat cards. Okay. Well, now Ko gets her turn. She's going to choose Scout. So she gets 1 Valor, 1 Armor. Can move 4 times and gets 1 action. I get 1 extra move because of the Ranger boots, because she's starting in cover. That'll put me there, and then, yeah, if I move 1 more, then I can reveal this. I know there are 4 scouts in there. 4 Vietnamese scouts. And I'd like to reveal them now so I can start killing them. So yes, I'm going to use 1 Valor for 1 extra move. And that'll let me see what's in here. And if well, unless I had this wrong, yeah, 4 scouts. But I'd rather kill 4 scouts than 4 Vietnamese guards. I'm coming in from this direction, so scouts go down here in the corner. 4 of them. And they all have gray bases, so they're easy to tell apart. Now, every time those spawn, any hero within 3 spaces gets 1 alert. Both of these are within 3 spaces of her, so she would get 2 alert unless I use my shovel. If I discard the shovel that she has, well, that I gave her, I can negate that alert. I don't think I'm going to have too many other times I'm going to have to worry about it. Well, I don't know if there are enemies in here. There are 2 items in here I can try to get. No, I'd rather use it now. Keep myself at low alert. Okay, so shovel is being discarded. So I don't get any extra alert from them. And then she has 1 action. She can't use the knife, but the rusty AK-74U has range 2, so she can shoot with that. It hits 1 target for 2 damage and does 2 alert. Actually, I might be better off waiting so I can just stab them and not taking the alert. Because she has Rambo's knife, which if you're in green alert, which she is, then when she stabs them, her alert level won't go up at all. And on her next turn, she can... No, she won't be able to reach them. Darn. Oh, she's not going to be able to stab them at all. I think I'll draw a tactics card instead with her action. Alright, she draws a tactics card. She gets full auto. Gain 3 alert. Make a separate firearm attack on each enemy that is in your area or an adjacent area. Okay. So for 3 alert, I could hit all of them for 2 damage. That might be useful. Alright, that's her first turn. And I can have her go again, or we can have Wei Ting go. Yeah, he needs to get into this area to be able to reach them with a shot. So, how about we use, well, he needs his threat card first. Let's see, this is another awful one. Each hero not in cover suffers 2 damage. Neither one's in cover, so they both suffer 2 damage. Okay. Now, which stance does he want? Let's see. Yeah, I think he needs to sprint so that he can try to get into range. So that takes, well, he can move 3, he gets 2 armor and 1 valor, and his alert level goes up 1. So that was 2 armor, 1 valor, and his alert goes up 1, but he gets to move 3. So he's going to go right here and be in cover, and actually, does something increase his range? What happens when he's in cover? Oh, his ghillie suit gives him more resistance. Oh, and his gun doesn't give him as much alert when he uses it. He also has a knife he can use. Alright, so he's going to go there. He can't actually fire on anybody because he can't reach them, so... Oh, he doesn't have an action anyway with sprint. Okay, so that's fine. Alright, so that's his first turn. Okay, and what is their range? 1? Okay. Actually, as it is right now, these scouts won't attack anybody as long as I'm in green. Well, and Wei Ting's in cover right now. When they have their turn, they won't attack anybody because they can't see him. All right. So one of them gets to take their second turn. I want to keep him in cover. So I guess I'll use... Well, if I use crawl, I can keep him in cover, and then he can attack once if I want. Or if I use prone, well, I can't go anywhere, so I can't attack anyone. Yeah, let's use, well, need another threat card for his second turn. You may not move or use actions this turn unless your team discards a total of 2 valor. God, those threat cards are awful. Alright, so he can't move or use actions. So since he can't do either, oh, and I was supposed to take his armor away at the start of his new turn. And since he can't use any actions, may as well do prone because that gets me 1 valor. And lowers my alert. So that stinks. Alright, 1 more valor. And yeah, I definitely need valor. That's what killed me last time. Okay. Well, Ko's going to take her second turn. What is her threat card? Spawn enemy units in your area. Fortunately, both are in green, so all I do is spawn an enemy A in my area. So, 1 more scout in here. Oh, where should we put the scout? Oh, I need to put it over here, because anyone within 3 units of this goes up 1 in alert, and I don't want him to be within range of both of them. So we'll put him right here. And she'll just go stabby stabby on him. Alright, but that raises her alert 1. Now I need to pick a new stance and take her armor should have been taken away. And my alert's going to jump up as soon as they get to go. Okay. It's going to go up a lot. So I definitely have to kill somebody right now. Alright. I was on scout. I only need 1 action to kill him. Well, let me put back where it was. I only need 1 action to kill him. If I leave it on, if I put it on hide, I can't actually move, but I get to lower my alert level, get a valor point, and kill this guy. That's probably a good idea. If I use brace, I can move 1, and then I could kill him and do something to all them. Because after her turn, all 4 of them are going to move. They won't be able to see my character, so they can't attack them, but they're going to surround them and make their alert levels go up. So, let's see. Yeah, let's go with hide. I need some valor. So hide. My alert goes down 2. I get 2 armor and 1 valor point and 1 action. Why did I not give myself a armor over here? All right. So let's see. She has her 1 action. All right, that's all that's left. 1 action. So just to make sure, Rambo's knife. 3 damage. If you're at green alert level, she is. Weapon has 1 extra damage and does 1 less alert, so it does 4 damage and raises alert 0. So perfect. He's dead. And, well, that's it for her turn. Great. So now these all get to go. So first thing they do, they move toward the hero with the highest alert level. Well, that would be her. We'll say he moves there, he moves, they all have 4 movement, so there. They move there, and then they'll attack the closest visible hero. Neither one is visible, so they don't attack them. And then they'll move toward the hero with the highest threat level that this figure has not attacked this activation. Well, they haven't attacked her, and she's still the closest to all of them. So they can just stay there, and each adjacent hero gets +1 alert. So her alert goes up 4. Okay. And then what happens at the end of round 1 for this mission? End of round 1. Spawn a scout at deployment zone 1. Deployment zone 1 is over here. So, okay. That's fine. Don't care about that scout. Okay, well that was fun. What were his? Look at Fog of War. I don't care about that. Paint the target. Yeah, that's yeah. Those aren't worth anything right now. Okay, I need new threat cards. Well, at least I got rid of 2 of the worst ones, so maybe I'll get something that isn't terrible this time. One of them's actually good. Okay, who's going first? So, her alert level is too high right now that she can't kill in one hit with the knife. And the knife would make the alert level go up. She needs to get down into the green. And she's on the one that lowers her alert, so I can't use it. So I can't get her alert level down yet. I think I'm going to have Wei Ting go first. I can move him 2. He can get to cover again. He'll have 1 action. He can kill 1 of these. Wait, what is the... Yeah, his rifle does 4 damage. Has alert 3, but with his ghillie suit... Yeah, when you attack an enemy outside your area, you get -1 alert. So as long as he attacks someone, one of these 3, it only does 2 alert. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, I'm going to do that. All right, but first, new threat card. Well, and clear any persistent effects and armor that's left. All right, now new threat card, treacherous terrain. Each hero who starts their turn out of cover gains 2 alert and has -2 movement. And that's persistent. Well, she's out of cover. Her alert level is going to go up 2 unless I let Wei Ting take his second turn after this one. Great. I'm going to keep that up here. That's all right. I can let him go 2 times in a row. All right, so we're going to crawl. So I get 1 armor and -1 alert. Well, his alert's already at the bottom, so we don't do anything with that. He gets 2 movement, so he's going to move there and stay in cover in 1 action. So I can kill 1 of these, and I'll get 2 alert. Doesn't really matter. Let's kill this one. All right, that scout's gone, and that's the end of his first turn. And I really don't want to raise Ko's alert by 2 by having her go next, so I think I'll make Wei Ting take his second turn next instead, so that threat will go away. All right, what do we have next? Each hero in cover suffers 1 damage, and that's Wei Ting. Each hero in cover suffers 1 damage and gains 1 alert. Oh, I didn't move my alert up from killing the scout, so I should actually be there. Okay. All right, well, that's not awful. So if I go with prone, I get 2 actions, 1 armor and 1 valor, and I lower the alert 2. I could kill 2 more if I want. All right, well, let's go to prone. Alert lowers 2, I get another valor, I get an armor. And I'm in cover. When you're in cover, they can only see you. Oh, he doesn't have orange? Oh, no, he has orange right there. If you're in orange, they can see if they're adjacent to you. I think that's the case. Have to check real quick. I haven't had this come up yet. Visibility. There it is. Orange. If you're in cover, you're hidden to enemies outside your area. Oh, if they're in your area. Okay. All right, so if he moves up into the orange, any enemies that move into this area can see him. But they'll all be dead by then, so that's not going to matter. All right. So I have 2 actions I can do. All right, rifle can kill any one of these and do 2 alert. So I could kill both of them. My alert would go up 4. And I think that's okay. I'll just spend the next couple turns getting the alert level down. All right, so alert goes up 4 to do 2 actions to kill both of these 2. All right, that wasn't too bad. And at least he has 3 valor now. I like that. They both need their alert level down now. All right, so Ko takes her first turn. What's her threat card? Okay, this is the good one. Each character in orange Wei Ting's an orange. Gains -1 alert, so he's down into yellow. +2 health, so 2 damage goes away. And +1 valor. Ooh. Nice, he has 4. Alright, that's going to be useful. He can move with those. He can avoid taking more wounds from that stupid threat card. He can do some extra damage if necessary. Okay, each hero at yellow, that's Ko, gains -1 alert. +2 health, and may move 1 space. Well, she may as well move into cover. And she gets +2 health, so she takes 2 damage off. Alright, that was the good card. Unfortunately, she's not in the green. And both of the choices I have for her next stance do not let her... both of the... Oh, I didn't take her armor away. Both of her choices for her next stance don't lower her alert level. That's okay. Her next turn, she'll get to lower it. Although since she's not in the green, the knife can't kill him in 1 blow. I can use a valor point for that, though. Alright, I'm going to go scout. So 1 valor, 1 armor. Okay, and then she gets 4 movement. Actually 5, because she's starting in cover. So 5 movement and 1 action. I can already get in position to hit that point of interest. But I also need to kill him. Let's see, what is the... Yeah, the AK-74U, that's no good. Let's see, I think I just need to stab him and... Yeah, stab him and add an extra damage with 1 of the valor. Her next turn, she's going to get another valor token. And I want to make sure I have 2. So we'll go ahead and do that. Alright, so she uses Rambo's knife. She stabs him for 3, adds 1 valor token to get up to 4 damage, so that will kill him. But it does 1 to her alert level. Okay, and then, yeah, she gets 4 movement plus 1 from the ranger boots, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'll take an action to activate the point of interest, so I don't have another action to use. So she can't do that yet, but she'll get to do that on her next turn. But first I need another stupid threat card. What's this one? Okay, this one's not too bad. No one's at red. If I were, the mission would be a failure. Persistent effect. Each hero who moves at least 1 space suffers 1 damage at the end of their turn. Okay, that's fine. I don't really care about that. Now, these are both going to have items in them. They might also have enemies. I don't know. Oh, and what happens at the end of this turn? Where's... Oh, there it is. At the end of round 2, all heroes gain 1 alert. Okay. Alright, well that's not bad. And he's going to move a total of 8 spaces. And then if he's adjacent to anybody, their alert level goes up 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, if she doesn't move back a little bit, she'll be in range of him. And I'd rather not do that. Alert level's too high already. Although if I pick hide, she doesn't get a move at all. Well, I need to pick hide. Alright. Oh, my armor should have gone away. I forgot to do that again, but she's going to get 2 armor, 1 valor, alert level goes down 2, and she gets 1 action. So at least she's down into the green, although he's going to bump her up. And 1 valor. Need that. Okay. She's going to use her 1 action to activate the point of interest. So what does that point of interest do? Watchtower. Use one action to investigate and remove the point of interest. Off in the distance, you can see the next camp. It doesn't look too far, just a few more clicks east. But that's not that's not the only thing you see. Place point of interest 2 on the southeast corner of the map. Okay, so now all I have to do is have no enemies. To beat the mission, I have to have no enemies on the map and use an action to activate that. And I have to do this by turn 7. I did not turn up the round marker. Yeah, this is round 2. Let's see, where was I? Now what else do we do? Ooh. I might actually need to spend a valor to move her back. Oh, I also moved through the tough terrain, which I wasn't really supposed to do. Okay, I also spawn 2 scouts at deployment zone 1 and 1 guard. Yeah, her move earlier really went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. Okay, so these guys. As soon as the round's over, she's going to gain, they both gain 1 alert because that's what happens at the end of round 2. And 2 of them can get next to her if she stays right there. And if that happens, then she gets another 2 alert. I don't think that's a good idea. Oh, and the gear that's over here, one of them I don't really care about. I don't remember what it was. What are the 2 pieces of gear? So one of them is going to be the binoculars. The other one is combat boots. Yeah, I don't really care about combat boots too much. They let you move a little bit extra in one of the 4 stances. So it's just a question of, do I stay right here and take a total of 3 alert? Or do I spend 1 of my valor, and I really want to always have 2 valor? Do I spend 1 of my valor to move out of range of them from that? Then I'll only get 1 alert. I think I need to do that. What were her? Oh, that's right. That's right. I can play when I'm in cover and gain -2 alert. Forgot about her tactics card. I'm going to play that right now. Lower her alert to. Play the tactics card. Yeah, let's go with it. Okay, that's fine. She'll still be in the green then, after they make all their moves, and alert goes up 1 if I move out of here. And then she can do 1-shot kills with Rambo's knife. Okay, so I am going to use 1 valor token to move 1. And that'll be the end of her turn. But that's good, she's down in the green. Alright, so that's the end of round 2. The rule for the mission, at the end of round 2, each character's alert level goes up 1. I really need to get his down. I can use these 2, -1, -2, that'll lower it a bit. And although she definitely needs a valor token, I might need to have her go first just to make sure I can get 1 again. Alright, I need more threat cards. Well, I only have 2, so I need to reshuffle. Was this supposed to go away? Oh, that's right, I moved, so I suffer 1 damage. I forgot to do that part. So, and that's still in effect. I should put that down here. Her card that's in effect. Okay, shuffle up the threat deck. Just need one more. And we are now on round 3. Alright, this is okay. Just need to have everything, well no, I'm not on round 3 yet, they haven't moved yet. I already moved their alert levels up though, so I went a little out of turn. Oh, the initiative token, that's right, they're not even going to move. Oh, she didn't need to do that. I'm going to retract what I did. Because the initiative token moves to the Vietnamese guard. Yeah, after they took a turn earlier, it was supposed to move there, and I didn't do it. So only the Vietnamese guard is going to move. So she's going to stay right there where she is. Okay, so Vietnamese guard, what does he do? Move toward the hero with the highest alert level. Well, that would be Wei Ting. He has 3 movement. Attack the closest visible hero. Well, he can't do that. His range is only 1. He can only attack in his area, and Wei Ting would have to be a range of 4. So he can't attack. And then move toward the hero with the highest alert level. Whoops, looking at the wrong one. Move toward the closest POW, camp, enemy, or point of interest. Oh, enemy, not his enemy. One of the enemies. I was playing that wrong yesterday. His second move, he doesn't move toward his enemies. He moves toward the nearest. There aren't any POWs. There aren't any camps. There are enemies over here, and there's 1 point of interest. Well, since the enemies are closer, I think he moves to them. I think he just moves right back where he was. Okay. So now what do I want to do? Oh, should also put those threat cards on top that were already out there. So those are first. Okay. Alright, so for her, oh, now the initiative token moves back to the Vietnamese scout. So at the end of round 3, they're going to move. And yeah, I already did the alert, so I'm good. So they're going to move next time, and then the Vietnamese scout will move toward them. Okay, what else is going to happen? End of round 3, that's where I am now. Ooh. Spawn 2 Vietnamese guards at deployment zone 1. I have to kill all of them. Alright, so yeah, at the end of this round, 2 more enemies, and then all heroes get -1 alert at the end of round 4. And then enemies do extra range, then extra damage in rounds 5 and 6. And yeah, round 7, if I haven't won, it's all over. So this time the scouts are going to move, so I want to be behind here after both of her turns. What if I go, well, or I need to be able to kill all these guys. Oh wait, no, but they're not going to go after her. His alert level's higher. It's yellow, hers is green. So even if she's in range of the scouts, they'll be moving toward him. So that's fine. Unless I spawn a bunch of enemies in here, that'll be okay. Okay, let's do that then. Oh, alright, so her armor goes away, and I have to do a threat card. Let's hope it's not terrible. No one's in red or orange. Each hero who chooses stance 3 or 4 gains +1 alert. Oh, well, that's fine. Oh, and the old one goes away. But until she takes another turn, if I choose stance 3 or 4, they both have 3 wounded. So if I choose stance 4, and neither one of them can right now, I gain 1 alert. Okay, well, I'm definitely going to do scout. I get 1 armor, 1 valor. She starts in cover, so I actually get 5 movement because of the ranger boots, and I get 1 action. So 5 movement, 1 action. If I go 1, 2, I get to reveal this. Come on, no enemies. Ooh, no enemies. 2, 5. You're almost there. You can see up the hill as the brush begins to clear. Then something else catches your eye. Point of interest 4, and I approached from here, so it goes right there. Point of interest 4. Okay. And which one is that? Point of interest 4 is the binoculars. All right. I could also try to get the combat boots, but there could be enemies in there, and the combat boots, yeah, just to give you 1 extra movement in stance 1. I'm not concerned about getting those. I'll get them if I can. But later on, I have to have somebody close enough to get to there. I think this mission would be a lot easier with all 4 characters. You can have somebody hanging out behind to go after that at the end. Fortunately, after this turn, these guys will start charging at me. Actually, as long as I keep her alert level down, they will always be moving toward him. So he could just kind of hang back and let them come to him. And she can pick them off while they're coming with her knife. Alright, so I only had 2 movements so far. I still have 3 movement and the action. Well, movement 3 takes me there. I can use my action to get the binoculars. Okay, binoculars. Yeah, combat boots. Oh, it's not even as, it's even worse than I thought. Combat boots. If there's an enemy in your area, so yeah, in this 4x4 grid with you, there's an enemy, and you're in stance 1, you get 1 extra movement. That's just not useful. Binoculars. Look at a fog of war card in an adjacent area. It takes an action to do it, but you look at a fog of war card in an adjacent area, then put it back face down. So these are both adjacent. If I had an action to use, I could look at both of those and then put them back. And since she discarded the shovel, she has room for another piece of equipment. So she can have the binoculars. I'm not going to use them though. So, do I just chance it and reveal this and hope that there aren't any enemies there? Or do I just wait for them to come to me and kill them? She still has 2 movement. I could move into cover. Actually, if I move down here to reveal that, I can still also move into cover if necessary. Well, she's going to take another turn though. So, unless, yeah, okay. Alright, so movement 4. Ooh, no enemies here either. Alright, there are a few supplies left on the ground. Maybe someone dropped them. And I entered from there, so point of interest 3 goes right there, and that is the, those are the combat boots. Good, no enemies there. And I think this had nothing in it, but I know this one has 2 Vietnamese guards. I do not want to reveal that. Okay, so she's already in range of doing that, but she doesn't have any more movement. I mean, she doesn't have any more actions, so she can't get it right now, but she can get it on her next turn. And these guys, let's see, the scouts are going to go, they're going to move 8 spaces toward Wei Ting in total. They're going to move 4. Attack the closest visible hero. She's green. So, well, unless something happens in their turns that she raises out of green, they won't be able to hit her. And then they will move at the hero with the highest alert level that this figure has not attacked this activation. So, yeah, they'll just keep moving toward him, and they won't be in range of anyone. They're going to move 8, so, well, basic. If they just went straight forward, they'd be in these spaces. Okay. Or, well, somewhere in these 2 columns. All right, I like that. Now, what am I going to have Wei Ting do? Well, they're going to move into here. I should get him into this region so that he can shoot people over here. Let's see. He only gets 2 movement total with these 2 if I don't want to raise his alert level from sprint. You know what, let's have Code take her next turn. Well, her persistent thing won't hurt his first turn. Alright, he's going to take his first turn. He's going to go with, well, no. First, I do remove his armor. Get a new threat card. Fire support. Persistent effect. All enemy attacks do an extra 2 damage if at least one hero is at red. No. All enemies would deal 3, but nobody's in red. That'll be a failed mission. Okay, that's fine. And enemy attacks, as long as that's active, although it won't be active by the time they get to attack because he has to go again. All right, that's perfectly fine. All right, crawl. I get 1 armor, -1 alert, -1 alert, 1 armor, 2 movement, and 1 action. So 2 movement, and if I use prone and to lower his alert some more on the next turn, I won't have any movement at all. So I'm going to spend a Valor to do 1 extra move because I want to get him into this region and give him cover. Alright, so 1 Valor for an extra move. Okay, now he still has 1 action, so let's get a new tactics card. I can also discard these if I want for Valor. I definitely don't need this. Look at up to 2 Fog of War cards in adjacent areas, so he could look at both of these if he wanted, but I already know from failing the mission last time that this has 2 Vietnamese guards, and I think this has nothing. It definitely doesn't have anything I want to get, so there's no reason to look at those. Okay, and then paint the target that can let you deal extra damage to a target and ignore resistance. So that'll be good because the guards have resistance. Ooh, and there are going to be 3 of them clumped together later. They're going to be harder to kill. So, alright. So yeah, I'm going to draw a tactics card with my 1 action. Smoke grenade. Play while in stance 1 or stance 2. Gain -1 alert and place a smoke marker in your current space. Persistent effect. When an enemy, so for that turn, when an enemy would move toward a hero in the same area as the smoke, they move toward the smoke instead. Remove the marker at the start of the next turn. Alright. Well, that would be good if the scouts were getting close, and I don't want them to raise my alert level. So maybe we'll use that, but I am going to discard Recon. And I gotta go right there. For 1 Valor token. Now, I want him to use prone to lower his alert level and get another Valor token. And then he gets 2 actions. I'll just be drawing 2 more tactics cards. But if he does that right now, he's going to get 1 extra alert. So it'll really only go down 1. Which is okay. One of those other cards might also be the one that lowers your alert level, and I do not want them to both be in the green because I want all the scouts to go after him, not her. So that actually sounds like a good idea. He's going to go next, just in case her card lowers him. So, well, his threat card, well, that'll get rid of fire support. And, yep, that's exactly what I got. Heroic Resolve. Nobody's in red or orange. Well, no one's in orange. Yellow. Gain -1 alert. +2 health, so his only damage goes away, and may move 1 space. Do I want to move? Not really. I think I'll just stay in cover. Okay, she's in green, so she gets -1 alert and 4 health. So she gets rid of her only damage. So now I'm definitely glad I had him go, because now when I choose stance 3, I'll actually only go down 1 alert because of her threat, her persistent threat. I want to stay in the yellow. All right. Oh, armor should have gone away. Prone, 2 action, -2 alert, +1 alert, so -1 alert, 1 armor, 1 valor. I mean, the armor is only going to be important when I actually get a shot at by these guys, but that hasn't happened yet. Ooh, and he's up to 5 valor. I like that. I can use that for movement, and even if it's pretty late in the game, if it's getting close to the end, I can just move a bunch to get back to here. Yeah, so he could actually move forward some more. May need to. I don't know. Okay, and 2 actions. Let's draw 2 tactics cards. Well, let's use 1 to draw a tactics card and then see if I want to play it or anything. Distraction. Play when an enemy attacks another hero and you are within the attacker's range. You are the target of this attack instead. Probably not going to be using that, but I can trade that in for another Valor token. So I'm going to use my other action to draw a 2nd tactics card, No Escape. Play while in stance 1. Make a free firearm attack. This attack deals 4 damage total and ignores resistance. That'll be great on one of these guards. It's a free firearm attack, so it deals 4 damage and ignores resistance. Now, I don't know though. I mean, I have a firearm. Do I have to do the alert level from that? I'm not sure. But that's nice. That's a free kill on one of those guards, because they have 2 resistance, so that blocks 2 damage every time you attack them, but that card ignores resistance. Alright, things are looking much better than they did last time. Who'd I have? I had Rambo and Kobao, I think. Okay. So that's it for his turn? Yes. Alright, that's it for his turn. Now it is Ko's turn. She needs a new threat card. This one goes away. New one doesn't have any persistent effects. No one's in the red. Oh man. You may not move or use actions this turn unless the team discards a total of 2 Valor. I really want to get that out of the way. But the team discards a total of 2 Valor. Wei Ting can discard Valor too. Alright, so what do I want to use? Basically, I want to get this. Well, if I use Brace, I'm already the lowest alert level. So, If I use brace, I can get this and draw a tactics card. Oh, her armor should have gone away. Or if I use hide, I can get this. I can't also draw a tactics card, but I'll get a valor point back. I think I'll do that. I don't think I really need to move. Wait, where are these guys going? These columns. It'd be nice to have 2 movement. I'd like to get a valor point back, but I don't think I'm going to worry about that. All right, she's going to spend 1, and he's going to spend 1, so that I can move and use actions. And I'm going to use brace. So 2 armor. I would heal 1 health, but I'm not damaged at all. I can move 1 and do 2 actions. Oh, wait. No, that's fine. I'm going to do an action first. Do point of interest 3. That gets me the combat boots that I'll probably never use. My gear is full, so I'll just put that in the gear stash. It can be used in another mission. Okay, and then I'm going to move 1 right here. I was going to move right there, but that would reveal this. Bad idea. I know there are enemies there. All right, so I'll move here, and then I still have 1 more action, so I can draw 1 tactics card. Lay of the land. Reveal the top 2 threat cards in the threat deck, discard 1 of them, and put the other back on top of the deck. Okay, I have not seen yet through the next round of cards the one that you have to discard 2 valor to avoid taking a wound. Now they can both do that right now, but I want to keep their valor. How many cards are left in here? 5. If that wound card is one of these 2, I can avoid it. If it's not one of these 2, then, well, there's basically no way to avoid it. Yeah, I'm going to use that. So I get a peek at these top 2 threat cards, pick 1 to discard, and the other one goes back on top. Alright, so Lay of the Land, using that. Perfect. Each hero loses 2 valor. Anyone who can't suffers a wound. And it would also say any heroes in yellow can't end their turn in cover. Okay, I am discarding that. Alright, that worked out well. So now I won't have to lose any valor to avoid that stupid wound card. What is this valor doing? Great. Now that card can still come up 1 more time, though. Okay, so that's it for her turn. Yeah. All right, enemy's turn. So on Vietnamese Scout. So they're going to go, and I'm going to put this on here so I don't forget. All right, so first, each one of them moves 4 spaces toward the unit with the highest alert level. He's yellow, so they move toward him. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And when they attack the nearest visible hero, she's not in cover, but she's green. They can't see her. And if they could see her, only this one would attack. Oh, that's not where I wanted to stop. I wasn't thinking. Oh, well, it's okay. All right, so they're not attacking anyone. Now they move toward the hero with the highest alert level that this figure has not attacked this activation. He's the highest alert level, and they have not attacked him. So they keep moving toward him. I'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And since he's adjacent to her, her alert level goes up 1. So yeah, I shouldn't have moved there. Wasn't thinking. Okay. All right, so her alert level went up 1. I'm all done with that. Oh, and I think end of round 3, I get another alert level. Oh no, that was last round. All right, end of round 3, spawn 2 Vietnamese guards at deployment zone 1. And they'll be moving next round. All right, but nothing else is going to make any enemies spawn except for that one threat card that makes an enemy spawn in your area. Well, actually, if he's still in the yellow, I might get something from that too. All right, what is it next round? Next round, my alert level goes down 1 at the end of the round. Okay. So now I'm at round 4. Have to be done by round 7. I just need to kill all these guys and anybody else that spawns and get to here. And yeah, waiting from here. If he sprinted and used all his valor, he could get just 1 space away from there. So I can get there in a flash as long as I hang on to valor. Might have to use some on these guys though. Okay. Need new threat cards. Whoops. I think I accidentally discarded both of them when there were 5 on top earlier. Which did I not do? Each hero not in cover suffers 2 damage. That was the one that was on top. I accidentally discarded it. Yeah, okay, use both of those. Okay. Now both of them will be able to kill these people pretty easily. Oh, I don't have, well, she could kill all 3 of them herself on her 2 turns. Without raising the alert level at all with Rambo's knife. These guys, though, they're going to move forward 3 spaces toward him at the end of the round. And then, well, they would attack the nearest visible hero. There shouldn't be one. And then after that, they're going to move toward the closest POW camp, enemy, or point of interest. Well, the nearest enemy would be each other. So they're just going to move forward 3, and that's it. So he needs to get up to here so he can hit someone in this region, or this region. Okay. All right. But I was wondering who to give the threat cards to. Whatever. That was the one that was, if you're not in cover, you take 2 damage, something like that. Which is fine. I'm really not worried about taking damage. Okay, let's see. Now, for her to take them out, they each have 2 resistance, and if they're next to another one of them, and any enemies adjacent to them get an extra resistance. So really right now, this one has 4 resistance and these both have 3. So like Rambo's knife, with the extra bonus from her being at green alert, would only do 1 damage to each one of these. So I'm definitely gonna have to use some valor, or yeah, if I get that free kill basically with whatever item that was a tactics card, yeah, I need that. So she's definitely not going to be attacking them anytime soon. So how about she goes first and just kills a couple of these guys. Well, one of them for now. Treacherous terrain. Each hero who starts their turn out of cover. No, this is fine. Each hero who starts their turn out of cover, so that's just her, gains Oh, no, this is not fine. No, it is. Gains +2 alert and has -2 movement. Oh wait, but this doesn't apply right now because this is not, she already started her turn. Okay, no, that's fine. And if he takes a turn, he's starting his turn in cover, he'll be fine. All right. So no, this is fine. I'm just gonna have him go next. She's going to use hide, because that gives me a valor, lowers the alert level. Although I can't move. I don't think that matters too much. No, I do want to use hide because I'm going to use brace the next turn. Alright, so hide, so I get 1 valor and 2 armor. Oh, I never took the armor away that she had, so she just gets 2 armor back. Okay, and then I get 1 action, lower the alert level 2, and 1 action. So Rambo's knife, she's in the green, it does 4 damage, he has no resistance. He's in cover, but which would give you 1 resistance, except when you're adjacent, the cover doesn't provide you any protection, so he's dead. Alright, so that's her 1 action, that's the end of her turn. Okay, Wei Ting's gonna go now. Okay, he's nice and low, and on her next turn, she can use, unless a card prevents her from doing so, she can use brace to move here. Oh, wait a minute. I can use 1 valor point to move because, I mean, her next turn she's not going to be in cover otherwise. She'll get 2 alert. No, I'll be okay, because even if, well, no, I should let her go now. Just to make sure he doesn't put her up in alert, because I need her to be green to kill these very easily. Alright, so she's going to go again. So she's starting her turn, not in cover. Alert level is going to go up 2. Hopefully this doesn't raise my alert level. Ooh, each hero in cover suffers 1 damage and gets 1 alert. Okay. Alright, so that wasn't terrible. Yeah, it doesn't really matter if he stays low. I want to keep her in the green because that makes Rambo's knife so much more powerful. And if I ever hit red on this mission, it's all over. Okay. Oh, her armor was supposed to go away, but she's going to use brace, which will give her 1 movement, 2 armor back, 1 health, but she's not damaged at all, and she gets 1 move. So she's going to move here. And she has 2 actions, and she can use Rambo's knife to take out both of these without any alert. So they're both dead. Perfect. Okay, so she took both her turns. And yeah, all Wei Ting needs to do is get somewhere over here. Maybe this cover spot. So that'll take a total of 5 moves to get to there. He can sprint and do crawl. That will raise his alert level 1, although this will bring it right back down. Yeah, I think that's what he'll do on his 2 turns. Okay, threat card. Deadly Wilds. Each hero not in cover suffers 2 damage. Fine, they're both in cover. No problem at all. Alright. Let's do crawl first. Oh, should have taken his armor away, but he'll get 1 armor again. 2 movement, 1 action, 1 alert. -1 alert. Okay. So 2 moves, 1 action, draw another tactics card. His last one, sniper position. Play when in cover. Ooh. If you're in cover, you have +1 range, so you'd have range 3. You could reach all the way to these people from even right here. And -1 alert on firearm attacks you make from cover. Ooh. However, what does this do? It does 4 damage. They all have 3 and 4 resistance right now, so it'll hardly do anything to them. But when I do get a chance, I can use this. That'll be good for the alert level. Alright, do I want to trade in any of these for more valor? Definitely not no scope. I want that. Distraction. Play when an enemy attacks another hero. I don't think that's ever going to happen. Paint the targets, another one that'll be useful too. Okay. Actually, he has 3 cards that'll be useful to use as soon as I'm in range to actually kill these guys. Alright. I'm going to trade in distraction. I'm going to discard that for a valor token, so he has 5 again. That's good. Alright, so that's it for his first turn. Now he gets another turn. Faltering leadership. Oh. Alright, no one's in red or orange. If each hero at yellow spawns enemy B, a Vietnamese guard in their area, great. So I can choose anywhere in this area to put a Vietnamese guard and spawn enemy a scout in your area. So I can put the scout anywhere. Now no matter where the scout goes, it's close enough to Wei Ting that his alert level is going to go up. And then I put these wherever I want. Now I want them separated so he doesn't offer resistance to this one at all. It's going to be a while before he moves, so I want to kill this one. Oh, let's put him here, I guess. And we'll put this one up here. On this yellow terrain's tough. It takes 2 movement to cross a yellow line. Enemies just go right through it, though. They ignore tough terrain. Okay. Alright, so I'd like to take him out. Now he has 2 resistance. He'll get to move in just a minute, though, as soon as Wei Ting's done with his turn. But as long as he's in cover, well, no, I think he'll get shot at. I forgot. I think when you're in yellow, because he's in yellow right now, adjacent enemies can... No. If you're in yellow, if you're in cover, they can't see you. Pretty sure that's right. Where is it? There it is. Yellow. You're hidden when you're in cover. All right. That's right. He also has a knife. What does a knife do? It only does 1 damage. It does 0 alert. And if you're green, it... Ooh. If you're green, it has 1 extra damage and ignores resistance. I forgot about that part. So if he can get his alert down to green, which he can with this... Oh, no. This is not where I'm going to place him. I'm going to put him here. If he uses prone, he can get his alert down to green. And then the knife does 2 damage, and he has 2 actions. So he can actually kill this guy. Yeah, I'm doing that. Really wanted to get into here, but no, this is more important. Well, I'll still have 3 rounds to kill everybody. And I think at this point, the only other thing that's going to bring more enemies is if I get that card again I just got. Okay. Yeah, he's spawning there. Alright, I'm going to use prone. So alert goes down 2. Now I'm green. 1 valor, 1 oh, the armor was supposed to go away, but now I get armor again. 1 valor, 2 actions. Or you know what? No, because I need to be in green. Alright, so now he has 2 actions. Each use of the Mark III combat knife will do, because I'm in green, 2 damage, no alert, ignore resistance. So each one does 2 damage. He has 4 hit points. He's dead. Alright, so that's the end of his that's the end of his second turn. Okay, that wasn't bad. So that's it for all my stuff on round 4. Get this out because I forgot what's going to happen at the end of round 4. Alright, so now Vietnamese guards go, and then initiative's going to move to the scout. And then I think I really... Well, he's going to have to move up here. I think after this round, yeah, round 6 and 7, he's just... Wei Ting's going to make a beeline for there while she finishes them off. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. Let's see how many I can kill this round. He's going to go first and take out at least 1. Alright, anyway. But I have to get into this area to do it. Alright, but first they're going to go, let's see, move toward the hero with the highest alert level. They have 3 movement. So that would be Wei Ting. So now let's just move forward 3. Well, kind of toward him. We'll go up a little too. 1, 2, 3, there. Attack the closest visible hero. They're both green, they can't be seen. And they have range 1, they can only attack in their area anyway, so even if they could see either character, they couldn't attack them. Move toward the closest POW, camp, enemy, or point of interest. And yeah, nearest enemy would be each other. So they're not going to go anywhere. Okay, they're done. Initiative has moved to the scout. Scout gets to move at the end of the next round, unless he's dead. Okay, 2 new threat cards. I don't have any, so shuffle time. They each get 2. Alright, now who's going to go? Well, no, he's going to go first. He wants to get into this region and kill them with something. So what all did I have here? Can only use 1 of these per turn. Smoke grenade? No. No scope? Yeah, this one was make a free firearm attack. This attack deals 4 damage and ignores resistance. So that'll kill one of these outright. And when you attack an enemy outside your area, you only have one. It only does, it does -1 alert. Now, yeah, the only thing I'm not sure of is free firearm attack. I assume that means any firearms I have, and it does 4 damage regardless of what it is, but I'm not sure. Because if I had something that only did 1 alert, it would still do 4 damage and ignore resistance. This says 3 alert, so I don't know. I don't know if this alert matters. So I don't know how to play that, because if I had something else like I didn't equip it this mission, but yeah, if I had the military pistol, it only has 1 alert when you attack with it. But still, with this card, you would do 4 damage. Well, it has lower range though, so I guess there is that. I don't know. I'm going to take the alert just to play it safe, to make sure. If I'm doing it wrong, I'm not benefiting myself. Alright, so I can do that, but first I have to get into range of them. And it doesn't matter if I'm in cover other than threat cards because they won't be moving yet. Well, unless I kill the scout. Okay, and then there's also sniper position. Play when in cover, you have 1 extra range and -1 alert on firearm attacks you make from cover. That would be good with prone, because I could make 2 attacks, and between it and the ghillie suit, the rifle would only do 1 alert each time. And that was from attacks you make from cover. He could even do it from here because they'll get 1 extra range, but no, but that's the next round. Okay, so plan is I could even let him just take both of his turns. Well, unless the threat cards come up something horrible, he can sprint. No, he can crawl to here. Use 1 action. Oh, that's true. The using the no scope, that's not even an action. It doesn't say you have to use an action to do it. So he can move over there, use no scope to kill one of them, and then he could also fire a shot if he wanted. I don't have a tactics card to draw. I don't know if I want to fire a shot though at one of them. That might be too much alert. Well, let's say he doesn't do that. Then on his second turn, he'll do prone. He can just stay where he is. And then if I play sniper position, oh, you have to be in cover. Well, I use a Valor token to get into cover. And then each shot with that does only 1 alert. I'll kill the one in the middle first, so then these only have 2 resistance because they're not next to each other. Each shot with the rifle will do 2 damage. That will take out another one. Okay. That's the plan. And I'll get to lower the alert level 2 during that. Oh. Yeah, okay. He's going to take both of his turns. And then she's going to see if she can take out the other one. With Rambo's knife. Then I just have the scout to deal with. Get back to here. I'll have 2 turns to get back there. He can easily get back there, especially with all that valor. Unless I come up with bad threat cards. Yeah, the scout will be easy enough to deal with. He'll go next turn. He'll end up raising somebody's alert 1 because he'll be adjacent to somebody. That's fine. Okay. So yeah, he's going to take both his turns just to take care of all that. All right, so first threat card. Each hero not in cover, that's him, suffers 2 damage. That's okay. Wait a minute. Should I forget to advance? Oh, I forgot to do this. All heroes in cover get -1 alert. She's in cover. That was the end of round 4. I did not advance this to round 5. I think I forgot. I've played 4 rounds. I think. Yeah, I spawned them at the end of round 3. End of round 4 they moved. Okay, yes. I'm on round 5. Can't forget to do that. Okay. Already did his card. Each hero not in cover suffers 2 damage, so he takes 2 damage. It's okay. He really has 7 damage, 7 health because I'm playing with only 2 characters, so he gets 2 extra. So I'm not worried about that at all. If anything, the scout might get to take a shot, but he only does 2 damage. The guards do 3, but they're all going to be dead. Yeah, unless something bad happens. So yes, I'm not worried about that at all. All right, so his armor goes away. I'm using crawl. So he'll move 2. Well, and I get -1 alert. He's already at the bottom. And 1 armor. Although that'll go away in just a second. And he still has 6 valor to use. Okay. Now. I'm going to use, no, not sniper position, no scope. No scope. Play while in stance 1. Oh, you have to be in stance 1. Scratch that. All right, undo. Take the armor away. I was already at green. Didn't do anything else. He was right here. Yes. No, I want stance 1 because I need that for no scope. So sprint, I actually go up 1 alert if I choose that, but I get another valor, 2 armor. Alert goes up 1. And I don't get an action. Wait, I do want to do this, right? I don't get an action that way, but that's all right. I don't need an action to use a card. And on his next turn, he's going to use prone and kill another one. So yeah, this is fine. I don't need an action. All right, so he's going to go 3. And I am going to move 3 because I want to be in cover, even though then I'm farther away from here. Shouldn't be a problem to get back here in 2 turns. I'm going to have 7 extra movement if necessary right there. Well, I'll probably get that stupid, well no, I'm going to get that dumb wound card again at some point, so really I'll have to turn in 2 and I'll only have 5. But that's okay. I'll be able to make it. All right. So, moved 3, got 1 valor, got 2 armor, move the alert level up 1. Okay, so now we can use no scope. Play while in stance 1. Make a free firearm attack. This deals 4 total damage and ignores resistance. So this is my firearm. So as I said, I'm just going to play it as I take 3 damage, and I have 2 range. I only need 1, yeah, and I need 2 range to shoot them over here. Because 2 range would be the area you're in plus 1 more. Well, any of these 3 can hit with 2 range. 3 alert, although the ghillie suit lowers that 1. When you attack an enemy outside your area, -1 alert. So I get 2 alert. If I'm supposed to do alert from this card. But, yeah, okay. So 2 alert, one of them is dead. I'm killing the one in the middle. There. Because he had 4 resistance. That shot ignored resistance, though. Now these two each have 2 resistance. Alright, so that was his first turn, and then he's going to go again. So what's his new threat card? Each hero who starts their turn out of cover, good, they're both in cover. Good thing I sprinted into there. Gains +2 alert and has -2 movement. Yes, that was very good that I sprinted in there so I could use that card. All right. So that affected no one. Oh, and his armor's supposed to go away. And now I choose prone. He gets 1 armor. Another valor. -2 alert. And he gets 2 actions from here. Okay, his 2 actions. So on this turn, I can use another tactics card, because I used one on the last turn. He can use sniper position. It says play when in cover. You get +1 range, I don't need that, and -1 alert on a firearm attack from cover. So I can do 2 attacks with the rifle because I have 2 actions. This lowers, and they'll really do 5 damage. Oh no, it doesn't do extra damage, it's extra range. It does 4 damage, but that's okay. Doing 4 damage will hit these guys for 2 each turn, so I just need 2 attacks. So 2 attacks, and between the sniper position and the ghillie suit, it only does 1 alert each time. So my 2 attacks will bump my alert up 2, kill one of them. Great. And that uses up sniper position. I still have smoke grenade if I want to use it. Paint the target, I don't think that'll be necessary. She should be able to kill him. Yeah, 2 stabbies with Rambo's knife and he's dead. As long as she stays in the green. Okay. She still hasn't used her gun. That's okay if I don't use stuff I have. Oh, what else does she have? She has full auto. No. I think I'll just turn that one in. Ambush. When you attack from in cover or at green, attack has +2 damage and -2 alert. So if I use ambush, she could kill him in 1 hit. That'll be useful. I can use scout, move in, kill him, and start heading back this way, so they can both be headed for there. And it'd be good to have them both kind of over here in case I get that spawn more enemies card. Alright. So, alright, he finished. Ko's turn. So her first threat card, fire support. Currently, all enemy until she goes again. Well, this won't matter because she has to go again. Alright, well, all enemy attacks deal +2 damage until she plays her next threat card. Alright, that does nothing. So that's a good one. Okay, so I'm going with Scout. So 4 movement, 1 action, 1 valor, 1 armor. So, oh, I didn't take her armor away like I should have. 1 valor, and she has 1 armor, and 4 movement +1 because she's in cover and has ranger boots. Start your turn in cover, +1 movement, so she gets 5 movement. And 1 action. So yeah, she's gonna go 1, 2, 3. Use Rambo's knife. She's in green, so it does 4 damage and 0 alert. If she uses ambush, it's 6 damage now, +2, and another -2 alert, so well. Alright, so 6 damage. He has 2 resistance, so he takes 4 damage and is dead. They still have not gotten off one shot. He's in the yellow, but he's in cover. So yeah, the scout's not going to get to shoot any either because he won't be seen. I could go the whole mission without being shot at. Now, that was all 3 movement, so she moves another 2 back here. And now they're headed for that. Okay, that's her first turn. Second turn, so this goes away. New threat card. Oh, that's the good one. Each hero at green gets -1 alert and +4 health. She's not hurt at all. Each hero at yellow gains -1 alert, +2 health, and may move 1 space. And yeah, it's Ko's turn. Now, do I want him to move a space? If I move a space, I'll be closer to here, but then I won't be in cover, and when this one moves over here, he'll be able to see me and shoot at me, but it's only 2 damage. Yeah, I think it's worth it. So I just really need to make sure I get to there in time. Okay, so Ko's turn. Well, I want to move and, if possible, get more Valor tokens. But she also still has a couple tactics cards she can draw. I can turn this one in too. I don't really think I'll need this at all. Yeah. I mean, she's up to 4 Valor. Okay, her next turn. Brace, I get 1 movement, no Valor. Hide, I get 1 Valor, no movement. Yeah. We'll do Brace. Well, my armor was supposed to go away. I get another armor. Well, I get 2. 1 health, she's not hurt. 2 actions, 1 movement. So 1 movement to here, and then 2 actions. I'm going to draw a tactics card, see what this says. Indigenous. Play when you end your turn in cover. Gain 3 health, give each adjacent hero 2 health. Yeah, I doubt I'll use that. And actually, let's discard that one this round. Can't remember if there's a limit on how many you can discard in a turn. That doesn't use an action. Unless I'm completely forgetting something. Well, I'll discard that. It was worth 1 Valor. All their cards they have right now are worth 1 Valor. Yeah. Each character has 13 tactics cards, but right now you only get the first 6. Okay, what else do I have? 1 more action. All right, draw the last tactics card. Opportunist. Persistent effect. All enemies in your area have -2 resistance. Okay, that'll be useful if I get that spawn enemies card and he's still in yellow and has to get a Vietnamese guard. All right, I think it's going to be smooth sailing. Okay, everyone's done. Enemy's turn. It's on the scout. So scout moves toward the hero with the highest alert level, 4 spaces. So he can move to there or here. It doesn't really make a difference, although here he's in cover. Doesn't say anything about him wanting to be in cover. Although it's not going to matter because he's going to move again. Attack the closest visible hero. Now, since Wei Ting is in a yellow and he's not in cover, he is visible. So, Vietnamese scout attacks for 2 damage. Wei Ting has 1 armor, so he takes 1 damage. Okay, now move toward the hero with the highest alert level that this figure has not attacked this activation. So he has attacked Wei Ting, so now he's going to move toward Kobao. Alright, and then each adjacent hero gets +1 alert. She's adjacent, she gets +1 alert. And then, well, the initiative token will move on to the guards, although there are no guards. If there are still no guards at the end of next round, really, he'll go again. Okay. That's the end of round 5. What happens at the end of round 5? During the next round, all enemies have 1 extra range. That's not really going to matter. Okay, round 6. New threat cards. Okay, who's going first? She's in the green. She can kill him in 1 hit with her knife. I think I'll let her go first. Kill him, and then they both start moving there. Sounds like a plan. Okay, first threat card. Each hero, well, okay, no one's in red, no one's in orange. Persistent effect, each hero who chooses stance 3 or 4 gains 1 alert. That's fine, she's not choosing that one, she's choosing scout. Well, when her armor goes away, when she does scout, she's going to get 1 armor again. And 1 valor. She's up to 6. Gets 4 movement, 5 because she's starting in cover and has the ranger boots, and 1 action. She's in green, so Rambo's knife will kill this guy in 1 hit. And then she can move 5 spaces. And I'm pretty sure you can move through allied units, through the other heroes. I mean, either way, she can just go 1, 2, 3, 4 like that if she wanted. I just don't want to end a turn down here because then I'd have to reveal one of these. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 if I have to do it that way. Okay, so that was her first turn, and I think, well, yeah, he's not choosing stance 3 or 4 because he can't. Since 3's wounded and you have to pick a different stance than you did the last turn, and he's on 4 right now. So that's fine, he can go. What's his threat card? Each hero in cover, neither one, suffers 1 damage and gains 1 alert. Okay. That does nothing. Alright, he needs to move. Well, I can crawl or sprint. He's going to go twice, so I'm going to use both of them. I'm going to crawl first to lower his alert level. I really don't think it'll make a difference, but whatever. Alright, so -1 alert, he gets 1 armor, 2 movement, 1 action. His action, he doesn't have anything to do. I want to keep those last 2 cards just in case, so he's just going to move twice. I think this had nothing, so I could go down here, but just in case. Okay. And then, well, he's not going to be choosing stance 3 or 4 because he's going to sprint, so I'm going to have him go again. So, new threat card. Nobody's in red. Alright, persistent effect. Each hero who moves at least 1 space suffers 1 damage at the end of the turn. That's fine. Not worried about that at all. Alright, so he's going to well, his armor goes away. He's going to choose sprint, which gets him 2 armor and 1 valor. Raises the alert level 1, and then he gets 3 movement. No actions, though. So, yeah, round 7, he can easily do that. I should just spend some valor right now and get closer to that. Yeah, she might have the card that spawns more enemies. They're only, I don't think I've had it, yeah, I haven't had it yet this round. I have not. So either her card right there will spawn new enemies, or one of the two that's left before I have to reshuffle. How many spaces does it take to get there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Dang. I can reach it right now with sprint and using valor, but then I don't have any actions. If I use prone, I have actions, but then I can't make it there. I'll get 1 valor, but no movement. I'll be 1 short. Let's see. When I get the spawn card, it's going to give me 1 scout in the space of whoever draws it, and 1 guard if you're in the yellow. And he's in the yellow. Oh shoot, I already, wait, did I lower this and raise it already? Now I forgot what I did. Yeah, I already put it over here because that's where I have 2 armor, and I did already get a valor. Wait, how many valor do I have? Oh, moving there, when I get 1, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh no, I have more than I thought. Okay, so let's go back. Take off the 2 armor, take off the valor, put the alert level back where it was. So let's say I don't do that. If I choose stance 3 or 4, wait, oh, I just drew this right now, okay. If I choose stance 3 or 4, I get 1 alert, I don't care. If I do prone, what did I say it was? 9 movement to here? 1, 2. Oh, you know what? Earlier when I said I could go like this, that would make that reveal. Or I could go like this, or whatever it was. I'm pretty sure you can just move through a character. Wait, she was right here, right? Or was she there? She was here. From here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if I use prone, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dang. I have 8. Yeah, all right. So I was right. 1 short. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and do the sprint. All right, so sprint, I get 1 valor, 2 armor. I mean, with all the valor they have, I mean, I can easily one-shot anybody. So I'm doing sprint, so he gets 3 movement. 1, 2, 3. Okay. His turns are both done. Oh, and he moved, so he suffers 1 damage. That's not a big deal. Alright, her second turn. Faltering leadership. Oh, it's the spawn enemies card. Okay. Wait. Oops, I accidentally went down when I was supposed to go +1. I think I'm here? Oh, man, where am I supposed to be? I'm definitely not here, because that would have been if I'd been on green. Where did I start? I think I started here, so I should be here. I don't know. Okay, and it's guard's turn. Alright, faltering leadership. Anyone in yellow spawns a Vietnamese guard in their area. And the guard's just about to move. Let's see. And the guard will move 3 spaces toward hero with the highest threat level. That'll be him. Will then attack for 3 damage, although he has 2 armor, it'll only do 1. And then he'll move 3 to the closest POW, camp, enemy, or point of interest. There'll be a scout somewhere in here, and he'll move toward the scout. That's okay. Alright, we're going to start here, so he's just can be farther away. And then scout. I'm going to start next to Ko so that she can just stab him and kill him on her first turn. Alright. That's okay. That's what I was trying to avoid. I was hoping to get him there and do that all right now, so I wouldn't have to worry about that. Wait. Oh, Ko's going to kill him right now. It's Ko's turn. Forgot who used that threat card. Okay. Oh, and that made this go away. So I still have this. Each hero that moves at least 1 space suffers 1 damage at the end of their turn. That's fine. I don't care if she takes a point of damage. So, what does she want to do? She needs to move. Hide gets me no movement. Gets me a Valor, though. Brace, I only get 1 movement, no Valor, so really it's the same. And yeah, I don't have to worry about killing him. He'll get to attack, it'll hardly do anything. He'll hit for 1 damage. And if the scout's dead, he won't have anybody to move to. So he'll just sit there. He'll move to here and stop. Or here, either one. Okay, so yeah, I want to kill him. And then I'll use some Valor to move all the way to there. Alright, so let's do, I don't know, Brace. Oh, armor goes away. Now, it's the same either way. I'm going to do Hide. I still get an action, so I can still kill him. Well, if I do Brace, I can attack him once, too. I just won't get to lower the alert level, but that's fine. I don't need that. No, we're doing Brace. So, 1 health, doesn't do anything. 2 armor. 2 actions, 1 movement. So first action, kill him. With Rambo's knife, it'll do no alert and 4 damage because she's in the green, and then 1 movement and 1 more action. So I can move 1 and then 2, 3, 4, 5. If I spend 4 Valor, I can get all the way to him, and then I can stab him for 2 damage. Wait. Opportunist. All enemies in your area have -2 resistance. So if I use this and move over there with the Valor, I can kill him in 1 shot. Yeah, I'm doing that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the 1 movement plus 4 Valor. Hey, get back there. Okay, I'm going to use Opportunist, so now all enemies in my area have -2 resistance, so now he really has 0. And now if I stab him with Rambo's knife and I'm in the green, it does 4 damage, he's dead. Oh yeah, alright, killed them both. Building up that Valor's nice. Okay, so that's it for round 6. because there are no enemies to move. So, end of round 6. So now all enemies have +2 damage, but there aren't any enemies, and there's, well, I only have 2 threat cards to draw. So I guess I could draw that one again that does the stupid spawning enemies. Alright, shuffle these back up. Well, I'm just going to give, well, to make sure the cards that were on top of the deck get used first, I'm going to give them each one of these and then one of, hey, give them each one of those and then one of the 2 cards that was left. Okay, and Ko's going to go, or excuse me, Wade's going to go first. So I just have to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Crawl can easily do that. I just have to use 4 Valor. So unless his threat card says he can't move, although the one that says that, it says you can discard 2 Valor, and then you can move. So it should be no problem. Oh, armor goes away. This goes away. Oh, she moved. She was supposed to take damage. Threat card. Crippling Fear. You may not move or use actions this turn unless your team discards a total of 2 Valor. He can do that. So now he can move and use actions. I'm going to pick Crawl. So -1 alert, 1 armor, and then I get 2 movement and 1 action. So it's 1, 2 movement, plus another 1, 2, 3, 4, from another 4 Valor. Okay, and then it's just an action to do Point of Interest 2, right? Point of Interest 2, supply cache. When there are no enemies on the map, use 1 action to search this cache and read mission success. Woo! All right. Made it this time on the last round and got both pieces of equipment. And yeah, I think this one was empty. Yep, that one was empty, so it would have been fine to touch that one. This is the one, yeah, when I had the failed mission last time, it had 2 Vietnamese guards in it. That one was no fun. All right, those can go over there. Oh, where are the other discarded ones? Oh, right there. Okay. All right, read mission success. Mission success. In a clearing nearby, there are a few crates with ammo and other supplies. Troutman handing an M16 to Rambo. Yeah. This will help us if we keep encountering patrols. I'm sure you remember how to use this, John. Alright, so I'm going to get the M16 assault rifle. There are markings on the crates written in Russian. Luckily, Bao can read Russian. It says this cache is to be delivered to Officer Din in the nearby village of Jaz. Something like that. Now you know where Din should be. The team takes a quick respite and situates their gear. Suddenly, Rambo goes rigid, staring east. He places a finger on his lips, and the team goes dead silent. He creeps away. Then almost as quickly, he reappears with barely conscious Scout over his shoulder. He drops him to the ground. Maybe he'll make a good compass. Acquire gear. M16 assault rifle. Okay, so hang on. M16. Ooh, chopper machine gun. RPG, bow. Ooh, sniper rifle. Range 3, damage 5. Alright. M16. Oh, there's the AK-47 that isn't rusty. Oh, that was the AK-74. M16 assault rifle. New piece of gear. Alright, what does this do? Okay, it has 2 range. Hits 1 target. Does 4 damage, but has 3 alert. If you're in the green, it deals 5 damage instead of 4, but that'll immediately move you out of the green with that 3. Okay. Alright, so that goes in the gear stash. Pick up everyone else's gear. Yeah, the more gear you get, the tougher it's going to be to choose what gear to take with you. This is all the gear I have now. This is the stack of all the gear from Rambo First Blood Part 2. So, if you collect all of it, that's going to be a mess in the end. Rambo 3 doesn't have nearly as much gear, but it's only 5 missions. This one's 15, and that was just number 2. Alright, get rid of all this. Get rid of all these tokens. Now, I was using those 2 characters for this mainly because they're good at keeping their alert level low. They only have 1 red. And yeah, I found in the time I lost, I really needed Valor because Rambo kept taking wounds because he never had 2 Valor. I just couldn't get any. All right, and that helped here. Okay, next mission. What's up for dinner? Ha ha ha. Ooh, threat deck. We use the jungle set and the enemy set. I'm curious. Okay, I'll fail if any hero has 4 wounds. Alright, if Officer Din is killed, well, unless I try to kill him, how's he going to die? You have to deal 1 damage to him as an objective. I guess you could, I don't know. Alright, I have 8 rounds. I just can't have 4 wounds. Okay, so this mission, it's not going to matter if I get into red alert status. That won't immediately end the mission, fortunately. Okay, tiles I need. It looks like maybe one of these. Okay, well, let's get them off of there. Move these out of the way for now. Oh, and now I'll have even less space. I'll have another tile right here. Oh, and who do I need this time? Scout, Guard, and Officer Din. Okay, let's find him. Where are the enemies? Oh, there they are. Officer Din. Ooh, he has 8 health. How would I kill him? Okay, Officer Din. Oh, I need his guy. That's this one. Alright, so that's all the enemy cards we need. Threats, jungle set. This was the jungle, yes. So jungle set and the enemy set. leftover threat cards. Okay. Jungle and enemy. I'm not going to look at the enemy set and see what's in there. I'd rather be surprised. There are only 4 of those. Tactics cards, tactics. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to use those characters again. Tactics cards. Oh, 1 through 8. So 2 more tactics cards this time. 4 pieces of gear. Okay, and yeah, set up the board. Oh, let's get rid of that. Ooh, that last mission took a while. I'm sure this one will take a while too. Lots of fog of war. Let's see. There are 6 fog of war cards that are numbered, and then 3 that have question marks on them. They're all 3C. So I'm betting one of those is going to have Din, and you don't know which one until you go scout them. All right. Tiles. Well, okay. Is this the one on top? If it is, it would be like that. Since these silly arrows that are on the tiles on the instructions are all on the opposite side as the arrows on the actual tiles. So is this the correct one? Yes. Okay, so that one's going on top. These 2 go away. Okay, and the other ones, one with 4, what are these, rice patties? Okay, looks like these 3. Yeah, this one's below that one. And that looks like it's rice. Okay, and then these 2. So right here and like that. Okay. All right, let's see if we can fit everything in the camera. I'm going to put all these down at the bottom. Okay, how's that? A little more. All right, there's that setup. Round marker. What, round 1? Oh. You know, I don't need the hilt. There. Okay, round 1. Okay, threat deck. That can sit up here. Well, let's shuffle these first. 14 threat cards now, and yeah, I know what's in the jungle set. I've already used that in 2 missions, but don't know about the enemy set. Okay, and I'll choose which characters I want after we look at what's going to happen with some of this stuff. All right, I need a fog of war. Oh, and there's 1 deployment zone token right here. And no points of interest, at least not yet. Okay, all the 3s. All right, 3-1 through 3-6, around like that, and then 3 Cs in each of those. And heroes start right here in the middle. Whoops, that's not the right. I mixed these up. This one is on top, this one's over here. Oh, this is not the right tile. Oh wait. Oh no, it is the right tile. Each of these gets, there they are. Okay, each of those gets one of these on it. Okay, this one is like this. Yeah, it's a little hut. You have the red lines there. You can't see through those or move through them. So those block movement and line of sight. Okay, one over here like this. All right, then one over here. This one goes like this. Okay, have the deployment zone. Heroes start right here. I'm going to go with 2 heroes again. I could even go down to 1 and just let the 1 hero go 4 times. Or I could use all 4. Looks like I really need to start here and go everywhere. So 1 hero, probably not the best idea. Although maybe it is a good idea. I don't know. I've only played with 2 so far, and I've only played 2 missions. All right, 3-1 through 3-6 in these 6. And then the 3 Cs, I'm supposed to shuffle these up and put them on those 3 tiles. All right, so that'll be the Fog of War. One of those will have Din. Okay, each character gets 4 gear slots. I don't know who I want to use yet. Suggested loadout. Yeah, okay, whatever. So yeah, this time I don't have to worry about being in red for alert. I'm trying to remember. Basically, that just affects visibility. Alert level. When you're at red, yeah, you're visible everywhere. All enemies can attack you. So, yeah, all being in the red does is when the enemies attack, no matter where you are, even if you're in cover, they can see you. So what? I mean, unless I'm getting damaged enough that I actually take wounds and lose a character that way, I'm really not worried. So I'm thinking I'm going to do Rambo, and then I don't know. Well, let's read the rest of what this has to say. Okay. Gear, yeah, okay. 4 gear slots. Briefing. At first, the scout didn't want to talk, but you knew the right questions to ask. You've extracted enough information to verify that Officer Din is at the outskirts of the village.
He's here, all right. Not sure exactly which building we'll find him in, but he's here.
Troutman says, "We need to search this village quickly and quietly. If they get a chance to raise the alarm, we're all going to be in a world of trouble." Security patrols should be light. Din has no reason to think he's in any danger. Looking down the scope of his rifle, Ting surveys the area and says, "They'll never hear or see us coming. Just give me the word. I have my sights on 3 right now." Really? Where? There are no enemies on the board. Okay, mission triggers. Point of interest 1 has supplies. If you use an action, you gain 2 health and 1 valor and remove the point of interest. It must be under one of these things. Okay. All we have to do is deal 1 damage to Officer Din without killing him, and that's mission success. Alright, even if there are a bunch of enemies around. Okay, have to finish this in 8 rounds, and we'll be spawning some enemies. Alright. Spawning lots of enemies as we go. Okay. And mission has failed. If Officer Din is killed, that's not going to happen. If any hero has 4 wounds or objectives are not completed at the end of round 8. Okay, so they start here. They have to reveal some of this fog of war. Get to each of these camps. Find which one Din's in and hit him once. This really doesn't sound that bad. Okay, I think I'm going to use Rambo. And where are the other cards? I'm going to use 2 characters again. Each one will go twice each round. And yeah, I think I want to use Rambo. If he gets into red alert, he'll just get shot at a lot, take damage, but that's okay. He has a lot of health. Rambo and Troutman? Yeah, let's do Troutman. Why not? Yeah, we'll try it that way. Maybe I'll fail. Where are their markers? Over here. Alright, Rambo and Troutman start in here. Doesn't really matter. Let's say like that. Okay, don't need these 2. Alert. They start at 1. Or they start in the green. Oh, that means I need their tactics cards. Alright. Rambo and Troutman, I need 1 through 8. Alright, 1 through 6. Okay, they're Troutman's cards. Okay, and Rambo's. Okay, Rambo's 8. And I have no idea what's under these fog of war. So we'll see. Oh, and I have to decide what equipment I want. Really? And enemies, let's put them over here. What was the order? Scout, guard, din. Okay, scout, guard, din. What's his special ability? He has +1 resistance for each other enemy in his area. Alright, so I guess in his area, better wipe out the enemies so that you can actually damage him. Okay, finally all set up. Oh, except for equipment. All right, Rambo. Definitely want Rambo's knife. I'm thinking M16 might be good. The only problem with Rambo's knife is that if Rambo gets up, if he's not in the green, he only does 3 damage with it. Then it's not enough to kill a scout anymore. Well, we'll see. Could use a ghillie suit. That can help. Oh, binoculars. Right, binoculars, range 2. Well, yeah, look at Fog of War. Use an action to look at a Fog of War card in an adjacent area, then put it back face down. Kind of like that. All right, so that's a possibility. Oh, assault rifle. The M16 is a heavy weapon, so that would be all of his. If I give those to Rambo, well, I don't know about the ghillie suit. Ghillie suit's a possibility. Rusty AK-74U, I don't think so. Ranger boots, you get 1 extra movement if you start in cover. Maybe. Combat knife, no alert. Deals 2 damage if you're in the green. With these 2 characters, that's probably not going to happen a lot. Okay. The Model 70 rifle, heavy weapon, deals 4 damage, does 3 alert, range 2, maybe. Military pistols, only 2 damage, only 1 alert. If you don't move, it's actually 3 damage. But it's also only range 1. That's also a maybe. Combat boots, no. Oh yeah, the shovel. You can ignore alert when you reveal some scouts. Maybe. Commander's beret, what does that do? When you're wounded by an enemy attack, you can make a free attack on that enemy. Yeah, maybe. That would be nice with something that does 4 damage. Walking stick. 1 damage, 1 alert. It ignores resistance. And you have 1 extra movement in stance 2, and Jade Buddha necklace. Discard when you are attacked to take no damage. No. And already had the combat knife. Alright. Rambo's definitely getting these. And he still has 1 slot. Kind of like the Ranger boots. Get that extra movement as long as you're in cover. And then, so that would leave for Troutman. I'm really not too worried about the shovel. Yeah, I don't want that. This is 6 in total. I would like the binoculars. Oh, and you don't have to discard this. You can use this any number of times. It just takes 1 action. Well, he could take the rifle and the ghillie suit. Or he could take the commander's beret and the military pistol. Well, then he'd still need 1 more piece of gear. He could also take the ghillie suit. That doesn't really do much, though. Well, if you're in cover, you get a little extra. Yeah, you get extra resistance in cover. But the whole doing less alert on an attack, it has to be in another in a different area, and the military pistol can't shoot someone in another area. So, yeah, that one's not that useful. Alright, well then. Well, the rusty AK-74U, that's only... I really don't need 2 guns. Well, this one is... The only thing better about this one than the military pistol is higher range, but does more alert. Kobao's AKM is 2 alert, 2 damage, but it hits 2 targets. That might be good. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, so he's only hitting stuff short range. Rambo, either stab or up to 2 range. Okay. Don't have a lot of space this time. Alright, let's put all these over here. Don't need this now. What's going to happen at the end of round 1? All heroes gain 1 alert. All right. I'm thinking I'm going to get into red quickly and probably stay there. All right. Each one starts with 2 tactics cards. Rambo starts with, oh, those are Troutman's. Troutman starts with, give orders, and give another hero 2 valor and +2 damage on their next attack. Okay. Stand and fire. Play when you're in stance 1 and make an attack. This attack has +1 target. Okay. Alright, I'm going to do Rambo, Troutman. I'll have to just remember who's who. This is all Troutman stuff, and Troutman's going to use first and use his binoculars. Probably. Yeah, I'll just make a stack of equipment. God, this is going to be really fun when it's 3 tiles by 3 tiles. I'll just have to zoom out the camera for that. Alright, Rambo's equipment. And Rambo gets 2 tactics cards. Rambo starts with, he calls it home. Play when in cover, gain 2 health, get 2 extra movement, and lower your alert level to 0. Ooh, okay. Berserk, gain 1 alert, make a separate attack on each adjacent enemy with any 1 weapon. Suffer 1 damage from each enemy you hit. Well, if you get surrounded by enemies, could use use that M16 and do 4 damage on everybody. Alright, I like those. Two threat cards for each one, and then I can finally start. Yeah, I'm just going to put the threat cards like, well, over here. All right. Time to finally start. Okay, who's going first? I think Troutman's going to go. Uses binoculars. Or actually, no, he wants to start here. It's anywhere in these 4 spaces. Troutman's going to go. He's going to use his binoculars. Use an action to use binoculars. You look at a fog of war card in any adjacent area, then put it back face down. So from here, these 4 are all adjacent. If I use, well, I have to draw a threat. Well, let's do that first. Threat card, enemy advance. So it's one of the enemy set. All enemies move 2 spaces toward you. If there are no enemies on the map, spawn enemy A in your area. Oh, great. So that would be a scout. In Troutman's area. Well, I need to put it, and scout special ability is whenever it spawns, if it's within 3 units, 3 spaces of a hero, that hero gains 1 alert. No matter what, he's going to be with 3 and 3 of Troutman. I need to put him over here, otherwise Rambo gets alert too. So, anywhere over here. Let's say right there. Troutman gets 1 alert. Great. Okay. Now, does that change what I want to do? He has his pistol. If he doesn't move at all, he can do 3 damage to that. Scouts are easy to kill, though. They only take 4 damage. Alright, I can move 3. That would reveal this. I'd add 1 action. I'd rather use the binoculars. If I use attention, threat level goes down 2. I get 2 valor. I get 2 actions. I'll use 1 for fog of war, and then I get 1 armor. Yeah, let's do attention. Alright, so 2 valor and 1 armor. I like valor. Okay. Can't move. 2 actions, 1. Yeah, I already did. Lower the threat level. There we go. 2 actions. Okay, let's use the binoculars and look at this one. Actually, Troutman would be good if he just moves into this area. Then he can look at this without actually going up to it. That might be good too. But I'd like to look at this and see what's in there. If this is a bad card, maybe I go down here instead. What's in here? 2 guards. Okay. 2 guards are laughing as they carry on. Then fall silent as they spot you. Alright, so if I go do that, there'll be 2 guards right here. Now the only question is, will this one be any worse? Okay, so that's in that one. That's what's in that one. Let's also use binoculars for my other action on this one. Nothing. But all heroes gain 1 alert. Okay. So when I go up this way, I'm definitely going that way. This probably has enemies. Alright, well, I like those binoculars. I'm glad I got those last mission. Alright, so that was both of his actions. His turn's done. And if that was empty, this one had 2 guards. This might be a nice space down here. Okay. Now, Rambo's in the green. I could make a beeline for that one. If he uses beat feet, I can move to here. That'll reveal this. He'll go up 1 alert, and then I can stab him with his knife, and that'll kill him. as long as he's still in the green. So unless the threat card moves up his alert. Alright, so let's see, what's Rambo's first threat card? Heroic Resolve. The good one. It would have been nice to get this later. This isn't going to do anything. It would lower my alert level, but they're both at the bottom, and gain some health. Yeah, oh well. But yeah, it would have been nice to get that one later. Okay, well yes, I am going to do Beat Feet. Oh, that gives me one alert though. Oh no, I won't be in the green anymore if I do that. Hunt. I can do Hunt. That gives me 3 movement, that's enough. And 1 action, 1 valor. And Hunt is the only time Rambo can earn valor. Alright, doing Hunt. So 1 valor. No armor. 3 movement. So 1, 2, 3. That'll reveal this. Yeah, there's nothing there, but as it says, all heroes gain 1 alert. There. So he's still green. Troutman's yellow now. And then he's going to go stabby stabby with Rambo's knife. He's going to go stabby stabby with Rambo's knife because he's green. It deals 4 damage instead of 3 and does 0 alert instead of 1. So that scout is dead. Now he could do Beat Feet next turn to get up here and reveal this, and we can see if Din's in there. I think Troutman will move down here to see what's this way. Actually, I should have Rambo go first. If I get lucky, Din's right there, and the mission's going to be over very quickly. I feel like this mission is going to be really easy in that if you fail at it, well, if you just play it a few times, I mean, you have a 1 in 3 shot of getting right on the first try. So eventually you'll get it pretty easily, I think. Because you don't even have to kill enemies, you just have to hurt Din. Alright, so that's Rambo's turn. Rambo's going to go again. Spotted. Enemy set 3 out of 4. Each hero at red finds the closest enemy figure and spawns a new figure of the same type in a space adjacent to it. Ooh, maybe I don't want to be in the red. Well, nobody's in the red, so no problem. And there are no enemies anyway. Okay, that was a good card to get right now. Alright, Rambo is going to Beat Feet. That'll put him up 1 alert. Now he's in the yellow. He gets 1 armor and gets 4 movement and 1 action. So 1 armor. 4 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to stop and cover. So that even though he's in yellow, nobody will be able to see him. And what is here? Nothing. Oh, okay. This says, your shoulder proved to be more than a match for the door. You catch 2 scouts where they aren't supposed to be. You gain 1 alert. That just keeps creeping up. And spawn 2 scouts inside the camp. Do not trigger their spawn effect, so they won't raise his alert level. Alright, so I get 2 scouts in there. I don't know, here and here. Alright, but they're going to move toward Rambo and raise his alert level. When they move. Okay, so no Din there. Yeah, after Troutman moves, they're going to move. And then Rambo can kill at least one of them on his next round as he moves down this way. Oh yeah, what happens at the end of round 1? All heroes gain 1 alert, yeah. Gonna end up in the red. Okay. It's Rambo's turn. Troutman's turn. Oh, wait. Rambo didn't take an action yet. What are his tactics? Play when in cover, gain 2 health, 2 movement, and lower your alert level to 0. You know what? I maybe could use that next round. Because they're going to bring him up another 2. He'll already be in orange. I might use that. But Rambo doesn't have any actions to do. He can't see them, so he can't shoot them. So, instead, we'll just have to draw a tactics card. Kill, period. Persistent effect, you have +1 resistance. Each time you kill an enemy, gain 1 valor. Okay. And both of these are useful. I don't want to discard anything for valor points. Might need to later. Alright. Troutman's turn. Oh, armor goes away. No persistent effects. Treacherous terrain. Each hero at red that is in tough terrain suffers 2 damage. No one's in red. Each hero who starts their turn out of cover gains 2 alert and has -2 movement. Well, Rambo's in cover right now. Troutman isn't, but it's not at the start of his turn. His turn already started, so that's not doing anything yet, but it will. Let's put it on. There we go. All right, so that's not doing anything right now, but he needs to get in cover, otherwise he's going to get 2 alert before his next turn, and will lose 2 movement. How much he can move? He can move 3 with move. He can move 2 with patrol. Okay, patrol, he gets to lower his alert level. Move, he gets a valor. Either way, he gets 1 action. The armor's really not going to matter. I'm thinking move, because I'd like to get into this spot. Alright, so move. He gets 1 armor, 1 valor. Gets to move 3. And then 1 action. Actually, before I move, so I can either draw a tactics card with an action or use the binoculars again and look at this one, because maybe it's even worse than this one, although I doubt it. Oh, that's not where it was. It was right there. It was right there. I think I'm going to move and draw a tactics card. Alright, tactics card. Grill him and kill him. Persistent effect. Gain 2 valor each time you kill an enemy. But yeah, it lasts 1 round. Well, he doesn't have stuff that's great at killing people, so yeah, his military pistol or the AKM, each one of those only does 2 damage. But hey, if you're going to make a killing shot, you could use that and gain 2 valor. Although you could just discard it and gain 1 valor. All right. So that's it. Now activation. All right, 2 scouts. So they're going to move 4 spaces toward the enemy with the highest alert level. Since they're both yellow, I think they just move toward Rambo because he's closer. Or does Rambo get it in a tiebreaker because his is higher? I don't remember that. I think I've encountered this. Alright, enemy movement. Enemies. Spawning enemies, killing enemies, enemy movement. This doesn't say. Alright, how about alert level? Comparing alert levels. Alright, when determining who has the higher alert level, always compare each hero's alert level. Doesn't say. Well, they're both yellow. Rambo's closer, and he's higher on there, so they're moving toward Rambo. So they each move 4 toward Rambo. Well, he's going to move down there so they can both get to him. There, they each move 4. They're right there. Now they'll attack the nearest enemy that they can see, but he's under cover. So even though he's yellow, since he's in cover, he's not visible. They can't shoot at him. Then they move toward the hero with the highest alert level that they have not attacked this activation. Well, that's still Rambo, so they're just going to stay right there. And they make any adjacent hero go up 1 alert level. So each one of them knocks up Rambo's alert 1. Now he's orange. So now he can be seen and covered by anyone in the same area. Alright, now activation, enemy activation token goes down to the guards. And that's it for round 1. Let's see. Mission book says end of round 1. All heroes gain 1 alert. So Rambo's even higher. Troutman's there. Alright, so that's end of round 1. Now they need more threat cards. A couple for Rambo. 2 for Troutman. Okay, who's going to go first? Since Rambo's threat levels or alert levels way up there, he can't kill them in 1 hit. Unless he uses... Which one was it? He calls it home. That'll lower his... If he's in cover, which he is, this will lower his alert level down to the lowest. Okay. And then he could just wipe out both of those guys. If he uses meld so that he gets 2 attacks. That sounds like a plan. Troutman's going to reveal this and then see if Officer Din is in here. Rambo's going first. So Rambo's first turn. Difficult terrain. Any heroes in the red? No one's in the red. Persistent effect. Oh, and what was this? Oh yeah, Troutman's says each hero who starts their turn out of cover, well, that doesn't apply to anyone. Alright, each hero who moves at least 1 space suffers 1 damage at the end of their turn. That's no big deal. Okay, Rambo's, his armor should have gone away. He's picking meld. So 2 movement, 2 attacks, 2 armor, -2 alert. Was that 2 armor? No. Yeah, 2 armor. That doesn't matter. That'll go away when he takes his second turn. Yeah, I want to kill those guys. Get them out of the way. So we're going with... which one? Gonna play He Calls It Home. Gain 2 health, but he's not hurt at all. Get 2 extra movement, and lower the alert level to 0. Alright, so he's played that. We'll put that up here. Okay, so he really has 4 movement and 2 actions. With Rambo's knife, now that he's in the green, he does 4 damage to these guys with each knife attack. That'll kill them both. And then he has 4 movement. Now let's just move straight down. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's there. Alright, that's Rambo's first turn. Troutman's going before Rambo goes again. So new threat card. This one goes away. He's in cover. It doesn't do anything to him. New one. I got you now. Each hero at red activates the closest enemy figure. Well, nobody's in the red and there are no enemies right now. Each hero at yellow, Troutman, that is in an area with an enemy figure gains 1 alert. Nope. If you are visible to one or more enemies, then all enemies deal +1 damage for the next turn, or yeah, okay, that does nothing. Okay. So, yeah, that was good. That did nothing, and then... Oh, Rambo moved. He was supposed to take 1 damage. If Troutman moves, but he has 10 health. I'm not worried about that. Each hero who moves at least 1... Yeah. Alright. If Troutman moves, he's going to take damage too, but that's fine. Now, what does he want to do? I need at least 1 move. Is there cover? There's cover right there. So if he has 3 movement, he can get to cover, although there might be some enemies in there. He doesn't get 3 movement because only move has that. That's what he used last time. Alright. Patrol. 2 movement, -1 alert. Attention, no movement. -2 alert. And 2 valor. Ready. 2 actions. 1 movement. That one might be good, because I might have some people in there to kill. Well, although they won't be in the same area. Does he have any range? Forgot what weapons he had. Yeah, both his weapons are range 1, so he can only shoot people in the same area. I mean, if he's right here, he could also shoot these people, because they're adjacent, even though they're in a different area, but... no, there'd probably be enemies more back here. So, not going to be able to kill, probably not going to be able to kill anybody if I take 2 actions. So probably better to have the 2 movement, -1 alert, 2 armor. Oh, my armor should have gone away. But I'm going to use patrol, 2 movement, 1 action, -1 alert, and the 2 armor. Okay, so 1 movement to here. That'll reveal this. So that had 2 guards. Don't like guards. How about this one? Point of interest number 1. You spot a small cache of supplies. Alright, and I'm approaching from here, and oh, it's actually right next to me. Alright, point of interest number 1. I don't think I really need to put it there, because I'm going to do that right away. Yeah, right there. Okay, I'm pretty sure I want to do that. Point of interest 1. Use 1 action to gain 2 health. Nah, he's not hurt. And 1 valor and remove it. Well, okay, I can use my action to either get a valor point or get a tactics card. Oh, did he... I forgot if these were all good or if he wanted to get rid of any. That's right. Give another hero 2 valor and +2 damage on the next attack. That'll be good when Rambo needs to kill somebody. Play when you are in stance 1 and make an attack. The attack has +1 target. Okay. Gain 2 valor every time you kill an enemy. Probably, well, maybe I'll use that. We'll just hang on to those. Sure, I'll take the valor from this. And I also heal 2, but he's not hurt, so. There we go. Oh, actually, when do I take damage? At the end of my turn. So, I moved, I'm going to be taking damage at the end of the turn. So that's after I heal. So I will still take that damage. But that's okay, he has 8 health. All right. So that is it for Troutman's turn. Okay, so Rambo's gonna go again. Although I need a quick drink of water. and some wine. Alright, so now we have Troutman took one turn, Rambo took one turn. They still each have another turn. There are no enemies. So, who's going to go next? Troutman can move 3. If I use a Valor, I have 4. If I use a Valor, I can take 1 extra move and reveal this right now, and I can find out right away if it has Den in it. Oh, whoops, I did not advance the round marker up to 2. Very important to always do that. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, so I'm going to use move. Oh, my armor should have gone away. But if I use move, I get 1 armor. I get 1 Valor. 3 movement and 1 action, but I'm going to use the Valor to move an extra spot. And go 1, 2, 3, 4, and that'll reveal this. Oh, hopefully Din's not in there. I'd have to go through. The only way to get there is to go through this card. Unless Din moves to you. What does he do when he activates? Yeah, he moves toward the hero with the highest threat level. He has 5 movement, so he'll move out of there if he's in there. Then he attacks the closest visible hero. Then he attacks the furthest visible hero in range. Then every other enemy moves toward him to protect him. Because if you have some guards, they'll give him some resistance. Okay. So yeah, if Din's in here, I can just let him come to me. And this will be over very quickly. Alright, let's see. Nope. Oh, no. As you kick open the door, you startle Din, and he is not happy. Who are you to interrupt my private time? Guards! You gain 1 alert. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot to do my threat card. Well, let's see if this would have changed what I was going to do. Spawn Officer Din inside the camp. After he spawns, he immediately activates. Oh, this is going to be simple. Okay. Alright, so Din, where is he? Oh, right there. So Din will go in here, we'll put him, I guess, farthest away, and he immediately activates, so he'll do what this says, but this could have prevented me from doing this. Let's see what this says. Jungle set. Each hero not in cover suffers 2 damage. Troutman was here. Yes. He was right there, so he does suffer 2 damage. Rambo, also not in cover. He suffers 2 damage. Anyone at red discards 1 tactics card, loses 1 valor, and suffers 1 damage. Damn. But nobody's red. Alright, so they each suffered 2 damage, but then I was able to do what that card said. Well, this mission's going to be easy. Din's all by himself. Okay, he activates immediately, so what did this say? It says, move toward the hero with the highest alert level. That would be Troutman. Although Troutman's yellow and he's in cover, so he's not visible. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 movement. Attack the closest visible hero. Nope, you can't see him. Attack the furthest visible hero in range. Rambo is also in range, but he's green. He's not visible. And then every other enemy moves toward Din. There aren't any. And all I have to do is hit him for 1 damage. Well, that's going to be easy. I think Rambo can manage that on his turn. Oh, and then, what was this? Each hero who moves at least one space suffers 1 damage at the end of their turn, so now Troutman takes damage. Wait, did he do his action? He did 4 movement. No, he still has an action. He can just shoot at Din right now, so his turn's not over yet. How about we just end it right now? Let's see, what is his equipment? He can take his military pistol. Well, does Din have any resistance? He has no resistance. So, Troutman can just take his military pistol and shoot him. 2 damage. It's over. Alright, well, combination of finding the binoculars and finding the right camp on the second try, that made this easy. What was in the other one? Nothing? This was the worst one. This has 2 Vietnamese guards in it. That one was empty. It just raised it. No, that had 2 scouts in it. That had Din, and this had 2 guards. Those are the worst of the possibilities. So yeah, I avoided that. I already know this one from the binoculars had 2 guards. I avoided them and had just empty. What about this one? Ooh, this had 5 scouts. So, yeah, that would have made things a lot worse. So I just got fortunate that one. I just picked one because I did not. Oh, no, I did use the binoculars. Yeah, I used the binoculars on this and this and saw that was empty. So without the binoculars, I might have run into 7 units there instead of 0. How about this? Empty. And 2 guards. Okay, so yeah, that could have been a lot harder if I ever touched these ones, but got to avoid those and only spawned 2 scouts. Din, and the 1 scout that came from a threat card. Great, that was simple. Alright, Troutman and Rambo kicked ass on that. Alright, mission success. Rambo grabs Din by the throat and presses him against the wall. Din raises his hands and gurgles, "What you want?" Rambo gets as much info from Din as he can. Troutman bursts into the room looking worried. "Rambo, the patrols are returning. We have to go." Din uses the momentary distraction to break free and jumps out the window. Rambo starts to go after him, but Troutman grabs him by the shoulder. "John, we have to go. Now!" Do I get anything? No, doesn't say anything else before mission 4. Alright, so that's it for mission 3. Next is mission 4. It's on 3 tiles. Seek and find jungle set, enemy set, and trained enemy set for the threat cards. You get 10 tactics cards this time. The enemies are going to be Vietnamese scout and Vietnamese guard again, and then Russian soldier. Let's see, Russian soldier has 3 resistance. Ugh. Deals 2 damage, although +1 if there's another enemy in the area. Only has 2 hit points though. Alright, so the 3 resistance. Yeah, not too bad, you only have to do 2 damage. Has 2 range too. Alright. So yeah, this one's going to be 3 tiles. And lots of fog of war. Oh, and 4 enemies right at the start, 2 drop zones. Start with 4 gear. I might use the same characters and start with the same stuff, although I'm not going to set this up and do it right now. I just want to take a quick look though. Alright, so what do we have to do? Just kill all enemies. Does that include enemies in fog of war? Objective triggers. No enemies are on the map, so no, I don't think that includes fog of war. But throwing knives, Can find those somewhere under one of the fog of war tiles, and bamboo spear. So more equipment to get. I like more equipment. End of round 1, nothing happens. End of rounds 2 and 3, all heroes get 1 alert. End of round 4, then you start spawning enemies round 4 and round 5 at the deployment zones. And they only move, I mean the A's will move, then the B, then the C. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go through some of this fog of war to get to all of them and kill them all. And then more start spawning. But don't need to go through all the fog of war unless you want to get all the gear. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to set that up right now, so I'll set that up and get that ready to go the next time I play. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Alright, so 3 missions down, 12 more to go in Rambo First Blood Part 2. So I am signing off. Somewhere. There we go. Sayonara.